But it didn't stay that way for long.
Well, that's through. And will be the first boundary. Beautiful cover drive.
The Prince was underway, and the Gwalior canvas was ready to be painted by Ganguly's sublime brush strokes.
Promising start to a Chris over, ends with 2 boundaries, 18 without loss after 6.
Sachin Tendulkar surprisingly took as many as 6 overs before getting his first run.
Gets a huge ovation for that. Playing on his mind as well.
But Ganguly was having no such problems.
Beautiful shot off the back foot this time. The Tory was at point, he hardly moved. Edge and gone. That's what they wanted. Fleming takes the catch low down. Drum, he's over the moon, and so he should be. The star has gone, and don't they know it?
In walked a man who once famously said, after God on the offside, there is Sourav Ganguly. Here's why.
And that's what happens. The bonus ball goes for 4. Obviously still on Chris Cairns' mind, a little bit too much, but he's still looking at the line.
Oh yeah, I think he's a superb timer of the cricket ball, and I think though, I mean, people tend to forget that he's really improved his leg side game as well, and you know, he's really bats really well on the leg side as well. Now it's not easy for bowlers to bowl on his legs and tie him up nowadays. So he's obviously got that offside strength of his, but I think he's worked so hard on his leg side game that it's really difficult sometimes for bowlers to bowl anyway to him.
That's a good stroke. That was pretty straight. 4 more to Ganguly. 42 for 1. One ball there with no fine leg. He knows it.
It had been a slow start. 15 overs gone and less than 50 on the board. But then, Sourav Ganguly was still there.
It wasn't all that easy for the Indians early on. The Kiwis bowled well, they stuck to their task, bowled an honest line, and they were backed up by superb fielding. It was a tribute to Ganguly that he kept his cool.
India's 50 came up in the 16th over. At less than 4 and over, the Indians, it seemed, hadn't scored quickly enough. But not everyone thought so.
You've really got to keep a cool head and not get flustered by a couple of maiden overs, because you can throw it all away. And it's 50 overs. A lot of people, you know, can't understand why some overs are going without runs, but that's the scheme of things. You've got to play out the 50 overs and get to a competitive total.
If anything, it got tougher for Ganguly.
But it's gone. Rahul Dravid caught at mid-off. Matt Horn, the catcher.
In walked pinch hitter Nikhil Chopra and got an early lesson from his partner on the art of striking the ball cleanly.
This man goes for it though. Just bounced short of the advertising hoardings. So Ganguly taking a few risks. This one paid off.
Chip over the top. That's a lovely straight shot. Straight back over Harris's head. Just a nice little chip drive.
It was to be a flash in the pan.
Yes, he's bowled him here. He's gone through the defences of Chopra. And New Zealand have struck once again.
Ganguly, though, was undeterred.
That's a big one. Long on can only be a spectator. So Ganguly bringing up the 100 in style.
the best part about Sourav is that he bats to his strength. He has all the shots in his mind, and he plays those shots to perfection. He doesn't try anything different. He knows that his strength is to clear the spinners. He does that with amazing regularity. He knows that he can hit straight very well whenever he wants to. He knows that once the 15 overs are over, he can take singles easily. He knows he can rotate the strike then. First 15 overs he tries and gets as many fours as possible. But once the 15 overs are over, then he tries to take singles. And whenever spinners are operating, then he goes for the big shots. So he knows his strength and he plays according to that. And that's why he succeeds.
Oh, very good shot. Very clever. Just a slight adjustment and beautiful timing.
Ganguly, I think, is a world-class one-day player because of the range as a batsman that he can provide. You know, he can also defend for a long time in one-day cricket, as he did in this innings. He knew that wickets were lost and he couldn't play as freely as he would normally like. And the best thing about him is he continues his innings till the end, where he can really unleash whatever he's got at the end.
But the end could have come sooner.
Trot. Well, it was a toughie. How crucial will it be?
Ganguly was on 80. This was to cost the Kiwis dearly. They were dropping some for sure, but then they were catching some as well. And some special ones at that.
What a catch. You might not see many better than that. That was struck with real power.
And the Indian innings was falling apart.
Trouble here, big trouble. He's going to go, the young man. The pressure paid off. Great captaincy, and he didn't react well at all.
142 for 5 as the ideal man for a crisis strode out to the centre. Robinson.
Well, Robinson always has my vote. He is one of those players that I'd love to have in my team because he gives his 100%. You know, he's a tremendous team guy. He is a wonderful gentleman. He's a, great improviser with the bat. He can bowl, and he's probably one of the best fielders. So you know that, you can rely on Robin in any situation, especially a crunch situation. And he's a very matured, gentleman. So I'd love to have him in any crunch situation.
At the end of the 39th over, the run rate for India was less than 4 runs per over. But the important thing was Sourav Ganguly was still at the crease. He could push the accelerator at any time, and he did exactly that.
That's a good shot. Very, very good shot. One bounce forward. Boy, oh boy, there was some timing in that. And placement to go with it.
That's a big one from Robinson.
We can bank on him because he runs hard, he runs those quick singles really well, and he has it in him to play those big shots. So as I said, the pressure is eased off if you're batting with something like Robin Singh, because even if you have not scored in one particular over, you know that your partner is capable of doing the job, and that's what happened in this partnership.
At this stage, India needed a partnership going. Sourav Ganguly found the right man in Robin Singh. Robin Singh is one who puts a price tag on his wicket. The running between the wickets improved. There was a sense of urgency, and Ganguly was always there.
That's beaten Lomon. He's misread the bounce there. His 900 in one-day internationals. It's a superbly paced innings. I think it's one of the better one-day hundreds for him, purely because this 100 is from a team total of 174.
I think Ganguly realized the importance of that match. India was 1 all. India and New Zealand were level, and this was a very crucial game to get that advantage in the series. So he realized that that this was the match to do it, and because they had lost early wickets and the momentum wasn't there in the innings, he felt obliged to play till the end.
And who better than Robin Singh for company?
That's another big one. This is sailing into the crowd. That's the biggest six of the day so far. And some beef into that blow from Robin Singh. That's gone past that fielder. That shot fine leg. 9 runs coming off that over. Good improvisation with that final delivery from Ganguly. That's picked up. And another six here for Robin Singh. He's so strong on that onside. This is his third six. That's a tremendous shot. Now there's very little the bowler can do about it.
Towards the end of the innings, India needed some big overs to really propel the scoring along. Sourav Ganguly was just the man. His clean hitting, some big sixes, meant that India made a big score. One thing with Ganguly, he's gifted with the sense of timing.
And with a sense of finding the gaps.
Well, he's done that, and the result is a boundary. Great over for the Indians. 19 coming off it. 225 for 5. That's hammered back. No need to run for that. But that's hit so hard. It's gone at the center of the bat like a rocket to the boundary. He's found it. He's hammered it over extra cover. And a drop in the deep will give another six for Sourav Ganguly. He's dealing in boundaries at the moment. And now the 150 for Ganguly. Stephen Fleming cannot believe it.
Got to be close to one of his best one-day innings.
76 runs had come in the last 5 overs. Sourav Ganguly was on fire.
He waits for this. He knows that he can clear the field easily. So he waits for the last 5 overs, the 10 overs, or the slog overs, if we can call it like that. And because he's in good nick, he has played for about 45, 44 overs. He knows that now it's up to him to take charge, and he does that so well.
Ganguly scored an incredible 153 runs of only 150 balls.